Well, hi there everyone and welcome to the channel. My name's Kareth and I love creating delicious recipes with freeze-dried ingredients. Today's recipe is for another meal in a jar. This one is for a chicken corn chowder. So I've got some yummy ingredients in this. The chowder has potatoes as well as the corn, lots of good yummy vegetables. It's a creamy chowder. I've got some bechamel sauce in there. I also have some spice in here with some jalapeno peppers. That's optional, but I think it's really, really good. Be sure to stick around until the end because I have an important update / announcement I'm excited to share with y'all. I'm going to start with a quart-sized jar. I wanted 3 or 4 servings of this delicious chowder. I'm putting the potato dices in the bottom of the jar. And then on top of that, I'm going to pour that bechamel sauce powder, and it should settle down into the gaps and spaces and not take up any extra room. If you don't have the Thrive Life bechamel sauce, I'll include my copycat recipe in the show notes below. I actually used my copycat recipe in this one. I've got ½ a cup of our celery that I crushed up in a baggie. It's a lot better, I think, if you crush it. And then this is kind of a different ingredient, some red bell peppers. I really like it in there. I've got a cup of our sweet corn. I just love it. That pop of sweetness is so good. All right, and here we go with some carrots, some garlic, and some jalapenos. I'm gonna say jalapenos here are optional. They provide a good bit of spice, but I really like them in here. I've got a total of 3 tablespoons of onions, a mixture of the chopped onions and the green onions. You could use all chopped onions if you don't have those green ones. And the seasonings. All right, I've got chicken bouillon, some salt and pepper, and then Goya adobo. It's really an all-purpose seasoning, and you could use whichever all-purpose seasoning you have. I like the Goya adobo. It's got a good combination of garlic and other spices in there. Now, all I could fit in this jar was about 3/4 of a cup of chicken. You might have to give your jar a shimmy, shimmy, shake, shake to see if you can fit any more chicken there in the top. Just fit as much as you can fit in there. And I'm out of my wide mouth jars, so I'm having to kind of scrunch that oxygen absorber into the regular mouth jar. I need to order some more of my jars. I've got Amazon links in the description box below for jars. I need to use my own Amazon link and order some. Yeah, those Amazon links, if you click on that link and you shop on Amazon and you buy the jars or just buy anything else while you're shopping, I'll get a little bit of a commission, but it doesn't cost you anything extra. All right, when you're ready to make this, you will get out a large pot or a Dutch oven and empty the contents of the jar into the pot. And then all you're going to do is add water. It's a very simple recipe. This is an easy recipe to prepare. It makes for a great gift. You'll need about 6 cups of water. And then go ahead and give it a stir. Incorporate all of those ingredients with that water. Go ahead and turn your stove up to a medium high. You'll want to bring that up to a boil. After you reach a boil, you can turn down your heat and just simmer it. I think I ended up at a 4 out of 10 on my stove, but you need to simmer this for probably 15 to 20 minutes, just until all of those ingredients are nice and tender. The ones that take the longest really are the carrots. They're dehydrated and they do take a little bit longer to cook. But after about 15 or 20 minutes, you can go ahead and give it a taste and you can adjust your seasonings. I decided I needed to make this even creamier. I really do highly recommend you add some cream. If you don't keep heavy cream in your fridge, you could add some heavy cream powder to the recipe. I love it so much. I keep it in my fridge. My daughter also likes half and half in her coffee, so we tend to keep those in our refrigerator. All right, that's all there is to it. Now it's time to serve it up. But isn't it lovely? All those colorful vegetables and that nice hearty chowder broth. So yummy. You can garnish this with whatever you like. I put just a few scallions on the top, and then I like to serve this with honey cornbread. And I will actually bring that recipe to you this weekend. That is a fantastic cornbread right there. But this chowder is so delicious. The potatoes get really nice and soft and creamy. They help to thicken up the chowder. And then the sweetness that comes from the corn, so good. I love the red bell peppers in here. And then the addition of some jalapenos. Oh, y'all, this spiciness from the jalapenos paired with the creaminess of the broth and the sweetness that comes from the honey cornbread. Oh, wow. This is such a great combination. It's a delicious, delicious chowder. That right there, that's the perfect bite. If you decide you would like your broth to be thicker, you can easily just add maybe 1/4 cup of instant mashed potato flakes to your jar. They act as a perfect thickener. I hope y'all give this a try. I hope you love it. I'll include my full recipe down in the description box below. I do that for all of my recipes. And I'll also include my shopping link in case you want to pick up some Thrive Life ingredients. And then I'll include my website where you can pick up a copy of my cookbook. I'm showing you images right now of my cookbook. I've got an ebook on my website that's for sale. It's a great book. It's got like more than 90 recipes in it. And those recipes all come from my YouTube channel. They're all meal in a jar recipes. But since this came out in August, all of my recipes that I've put up on my channel since then are not in that cookbook, of course. So I am working on volume 2, and stay tuned. I'll let you know when that's going to come out. But for those of you who have wanted a printed version of my cookbook, I have finally figured out what I think is going to work for a printed version. I ended up partnering with Amazon's print-on-demand service because honestly, they were the most affordable ones that I could find that still offered a really nice product. And since I'm a new author, it's a bit pricey just because I'm not ordering like hundreds of copies in advance. But in my opinion, it's worth the money because this print book is 128 pages long. So hopefully you'll know that you're getting your money's worth. I have received my author's copy and it looks great. I'm doing just a few little tweaks and then I'll let you know when I launch the book. I'm excited to be able to offer y'all a paperback printed version of my very first cookbook. Well, all right, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. God bless you. And until next time, y'all take care and keep thriving.